Technical slides are not decoration, and they're not your script. They are teaching tools. In this topic, we'll look at how simple slides, clear diagrams, and focused notes help learners understand complex technical ideas faster. So far, you've built the trainer's foundation. Confidence, presence, voice control, clear explanation, storytelling, and mini-lesson design. Now we'll connect those skills to visual support, so your slides help learners follow your thinking more easily. In technical training, visuals do more than make content look polished. They shape attention, reveal structure, and prevent overload. When slides support your explanation instead of competing with it, learners can follow complex ideas with less effort. The strongest slides make one promise to the learner: understand this single idea. When we combine a definition, a diagram, code, and several examples on one slide, attention gets fragmented. People may remember the noise, not the lesson. Treat each slide as one teaching unit, one concept, one process step, one comparison, or one example. If you need more, split it. Clarity almost always beats completeness. A strong training slide is not a document. It is a cueing system. When you pack in paragraphs, learners start reading, stop listening, and lose the thread. Use keywords, short phrases, labels, and simple visuals instead. Your voice carries the depth. The slide points attention to what matters. A quick test is this: can someone grasp the main idea in 3 seconds before you explain it? Learners should never have to hunt for the point. Clear headings tell them what the content means, not just what category it belongs to. Visual hierarchy then shows what matters first. Size, contrast, placement, and spacing all act like signals. A larger main idea draws attention. Space creates breathing room between related parts. A single highlight focuses the eye. The goal is simple: guide attention deliberately, so learners process the message in the order you intended. Consistent formatting quietly builds trust. When fonts, colors, spacing, icons, and layouts stay predictable, learners can focus on the message instead of the design. Reuse patterns for similar slide types, so the course feels reliable and easy to follow. Choose the visual by asking what the learner needs to understand. If the topic is a process, use a flowchart to show steps and decisions. If it is a system, use an architecture diagram to show components and connections. If timing matters, use a sequence diagram. If the point is change, use a before and after visual. The best aid is usually the simplest one that matches the concept. When a concept depends on sequence, don't explain it as a paragraph. Turn it into movement. Flowcharts work best when learners must choose between paths, like approve, reject, retry, or escalate. Pipelines work best when the process is linear, like build, test, scan, and deploy. Keep each step action-oriented and label arrows with what changes or passes forward. That helps learners understand not only what happens next, but why it happens. Architecture diagrams turn an invisible system into a mental model. Start with only the components learners need right now: interface, services, storage, and outside systems. Group related pieces into clear zones so the boundaries are obvious. Then use arrows to show who talks to whom and in what direction data moves. If colors, icons, or line styles carry meaning, add a small legend so nothing has to be guessed. Sequence diagrams are useful when the lesson depends on timing, not just structure. In a login flow, each request triggers the next response: credentials, authentication, token return, and later data access. Keep the chain short and label every message in plain language. That helps learners see cause and effect. One system asks, another system answers, and the interaction moves forward over time. Before and after visuals make improvement visible. Instead of saying a query is faster, show the slow, risky, tangled version beside the optimized one. Then label the exact change: an index added, code simplified, permissions tightened, or errors removed. Keep the contrast focused. If you change 5 things at once, learners lose the cause and effect. Highlight the one improvement that explains the better result. Think of your slide deck as the path your lesson follows. Start by naming the learning goal, so learners know what they are working toward. Then use explanation slides for key ideas, diagrams for relationships, and demo slides as clear signposts before examples or walkthroughs. After that, move learners into practice and finish with a recap. When the deck matches the teaching flow, your delivery feels smoother and learners feel guided. Use speaker notes as prompts, not a script. Write the keywords that trigger your explanation, plus any example, analogy, or demo reminder you do not want to forget. Add a transition line for the next idea so your delivery feels connected. The goal is confidence. You can glance down, recover your place quickly, and keep speaking naturally to learners instead of reading from the screen. You've learned how to make technical teaching easier to follow. Keep each slide focused, choose visuals that explain structure or change, and use speaker notes as prompts for confident delivery. Next, we shift from designing strong materials to delivering them clearly, engaging learners, and handling real training moments.